Man, they don't make them like they used to. When Predator hit theaters in 1987, it wasn't just another action flick. It was the most badass, manliest alpha movie ever made. A perfect blend of action, sci-fi, and horror, wrapped around a plot loosely inspired by an old English poem. A squad of hardened warriors dropped into the jungle only to find themselves hunted by something brutal, cunning, and almost unstoppable. The kind of creature that only the toughest of the tough could hope to defeat, and even then, barely. But over time, Hollywood watered it down. The Predator went from terrifying big game hunters to cannon fodder for middle-aged moms, teenagers, and yes, even a bizarre plotline where the Predator wanted autism. Thanks, Shane Black.
You know, a lot of experts say that being on the spectrum isn't really a disorder. It's actually the next step in the evolutionary chain.
Studios kept throwing bigger budgets, diversity checklists,
Why do you want to hunt?
Because you all think that I can't.
and mountains of CGI, but none of them ever matched the raw, primal sci-fi horror of the 1987 masterpiece. Alright soldier, I'm VCR Guy, and today I'm excited to dive into another Arnie classic, John McTiernan's Predator. Lock and load and find out why it still kicks ass.
Stick around.
Back when I was just a VCR kid, Predator was one of the coolest movies of my childhood. Sure, I was way too young to be watching this level of gore and violence, but the explosions, one-liners,
Knock, knock.
and that terrifyingly cool creature lit up my imagination. The Predator wasn't just a monster, it had advanced tech. The biomask, the shoulder-mounted plasma caster, the optic camouflage, but sporting characteristics that are primal and human-like. The dreadlocks, the hunting ritual, the skull trophies, all bear resemblance to tribal cultures around the world. And all of it brought to life by the legendary monster maker Stan Winston. The concept was intriguing, we wanted to know more. Where did they come from? What's their culture like? Why do they hunt? These questions are never answered in the first movie, and that's what gives the Predator its aura. But as the franchise went on, we got answers. Too many answers. Suddenly, predators were building pyramids, worshipped by ancient humans, squabbling between boomers and Gen Z clans, and let's not forget about that god-awful Predator Iron Man suit. What's next? Are they gonna show us how the Predator files their income taxes in the next movie? But here's the thing. Predator wouldn't have worked if the cast hadn't sold it. You can tell each actor gave it their best. Everyone was ripped, drenched in sweat, and completely believable as elite soldiers. Now, Arnold Schwarzenegger is no Daniel Day-Lewis, but even he manages to put in the work with his acting chops, able to convey so much with his eyes. The final act is mostly free of dialogue, and he doesn't get enough credit for carrying it till the end. Which brings us to the story itself. We kick things off in an unnamed South American country. A team of mercenaries, led by Dutch, played by the ultimate man god, Arnold Schwarzenegger, is called in for a rescue mission. A helicopter carrying a cabinet minister has crashed deep in the jungle, and it's up to Dutch's team to swoop in and save the day. That's when we meet Dylan, played by another ultimate man god, Carl Weathers.
'Cause some damn fool accused you of being the best.
Once Dutch's trusted friend, now a CIA operative. And when these two specimens of pure testosterone reunite, they don't just shake hands, they shake the world.
Son of a bitch.
God.
Now, the movie doesn't waste a second with setup. This briefing scene gives us everything we need. their shared past, Dylan's bureaucratic background, Dutch's moral compass, and the mission's objective, setting up the movie efficiently. On the chopper ride, we meet the squad. Hawkins, the nerdy comms guy with a penchant for female genitalia jokes. Billy, the stoic tracker, all bravery and no humor. Blaine, the tobacco-chewing minigun-wielding sexual tyrannosaurus, backed up by his buddy Mac, tough enough to dry shave. And Poncho, the guy who speaks Spanish and carries a grenade launcher, I guess. Another thing to note is right off the bat, the team obviously doesn't warm up to Dylan, with Blaine passive-aggressively spitting tobacco juice on Dylan's boot. That tells us the team is a brotherhood that doesn't openly welcome outsiders. You have to earn your place in the unit. A simple scene that conveys so much depth. Once the squad hits the jungle, things start to get fishy. The chopper was a military surveillance bird, shot down by heat seekers. The hostages are gone. And on top of that, Billy finds the skinned corpses of a team of Green Berets strung up like trophies. The squad assumes this is the doing of the rebels, which only means one thing.
Payback time.
What follows is one of the most testosterone-soaked action sequences of the 80s. Explosions everywhere. But here's the twist. The hostages? Already dead. The mission? A sham. Dylan never wanted a rescue operation. He wanted a covert strike force to eliminate a rebel base. Dutch and his men weren't sent on a mission to rescue anyone. This reveal cracks Dylan's character wide open.
What happened to you, Dylan? You used to be somebody I could trust.
Their friendship shattered. This is an unexpected turn for a film that opens up like a standard 80s action rom. The squad also captures a female rebel soldier. Dylan insists on bringing her along, hoping to squeeze her for intel.
This is your baggage. You fall behind and you're on your own.
Packing up, the team pushes deeper into the jungle towards the extraction point. And that's when the film takes its first step into horror. For a brief, fleeting moment, we see it. A strange perspective, thermal vision scanning the decimated rebel camp, paired with unnerving vocal mimicry. The predator is watching. Billy senses it first. They're being hunted. Blaine even drops a line foreshadowing Mac's fate.
You lose it here, you're in a world of hurt.
And it's not long before the predator makes its move. Hawkins is taken down first, followed closely by Blaine. This is where Predator shifts gears. What started out as a loud, macho 80s shoot-'em-up suddenly transforms into a slasher film. But unlike most slashers, the victims here aren't clueless teenagers making dumb decisions. Dutch's squad is competent, disciplined, and incredibly likable. That's what makes the deaths hit so much harder. We don't want to see any of these guys taken apart. The team digs in for the night, setting traps and trying to make sense of what's stalking them. Max swears he saw glowing eyes. Dylan's prisoner says it's camouflaged. Billy doesn't think it's human.
There's something out there waiting for us. And it ain't no man.
They turn in for the night, and we get a vulnerable moment with Mac. Grieving for his brother in arms, he vows to avenge Blaine. But the jungle doesn't offer closure. Later that night, while the team tries to rest, the predator slinks into their camp, and in one of the most chilling moments of the film, it steals Blaine's body. By daybreak, Dutch figured out that whatever it is out there, it hunts from the trees, and it collects trophies. Dutch frees Anna against Dylan's protest. There's no political angle here, no gender bias. Dutch is focused on survival, and survival means every able body is part of the fight. For Dutch, it's the most pragmatic decision in the world. Anna adds a crucial detail. The predator can be wounded. Dutch delivers the iconic line.
Please, we can kill it.
The squad rigs booby traps, hoping to beat the predator at his own game. Will they succeed? Will Dylan redeem himself? Will Mac be able to avenge Blaine? Will they make it to the chopper?
I can make it. I can make it.
Watch the damn movie already, man. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. The wildest part about Predator is that it isn't just an action flick. It's basically Beowulf with biceps. Both tales follow elite warriors, led by a fearless leader, each called upon to face a deadly threat in a far-off land. And both soon discovered their weapons are useless, so the hero sheds steel and armor to face the beast with nothing but grit and muscle. Victory doesn't come from brute force, but from guile, cunning, and traps. And in the end, the warrior triumphs. Predator is firing on all cylinders. It starts off as an 80s action flick, morphs into a horror film, and ends as a mythical survival tale. It's tight, efficient, and endlessly rewatchable. Every character has a purpose. Every scene pushes the story forward. And Schwarzenegger proved that he didn't need constant one-liners to carry a film. That's why, 40 years later, Predator still stands tall. A perfect storm of action, horror, and myth-making that modern Hollywood, with all of its CGI and checklists, still hasn't managed to beat, and probably never will. That is why Predator is very, very cool. I'm VCR Guy, and this has been Very Cool Reviews. If you like this video, do drop us a comment, or consider subscribing, or share this video with any friends, family, or even that weird guy in the office that won't shut up about Predator. And remember, don't be mean, be kind, and get to the chopper.
Well, way out in the jungle, heating up the night. Something's out there, ready to fight. If it bleeds, we can kill it. Judge said true, and you're watching VCR coming right at you. Get to the chopper, don't you delay. Ain't got time to bleed, no way. You're one ugly motherfucker. Here, Dutch holler. They don't make them like they used to, no dollar. Oh, jungle's burning, heat is wild. Laser sights flashing, ain't no child. Predators laughing, bombs gonna blow. But VCR's got the show, you know.